Yeah, I think it was a match that we were all anticipating, and I think watching both teams prior to, I think most people were expecting a match like tonight, a match that will be decided by a very small margin. I think we talked about this in pre-match as well, so that's what we got. I do think, we did create enough chances or opportunities, I should say, to at least score a goal. Whether or not you win is a different story, but um, compliments on the boys. They did a great job of following the match plan. I think they invested a lot. We asked them to play in a aggressive but controlled manner, and I think they did exactly that. Just came up a little bit short in the opponent's box. Didn't miss by much, but weren't good enough to score on St. Louis.
Thank you for the opening comments, Steve. We'll open up to questions. A reminder, please raise your hand. First question goes off to Justin Ruderman. Go ahead, Justin.
Hi, Coach. You mentioned the team followed the game plan. Just what did you like on the defensive side of the ball? Obviously, St. Louis, highest scoring team in the West, didn't get a goal tonight.
Yeah, they didn't have very many chances. All their chances came mostly off of crosses or opportunities, recycled second balls or set pieces. So, I think we did a good job of defending their vertical play and their ideas with the ball. With the exception of maybe 15 minutes in the second half where we were a little deeper, I was quite happy with our performance tonight and didn't give up much.
And then one more, if I could, on Oliveira. Came closest, obviously, tonight, but back-to-back starts for him. Just what are you seeing out of him that you like and giving you the confidence to start him again?
Yeah, he gives us some depth in our game, and obviously his pace on the right flank is something that we've been able to add to our repertoire, which is great to see. And he's still figuring out our system and how to be in the best spot possible. Still figuring out, getting accustomed to his teammates and the relationships with the other attackers and midfielders. So there's definitely room for improvement, but what we're seeing already is fantastic. So the idea is to have another threat on the right side like we have on the left side with Denny.
We'll go to Andy Dielson next.
Thanks, hello. So, hey, Steve. Just two quick ones for me. Obviously, the race for first is always an important thing, but I'm curious to know what you thought of the atmosphere in St. Louis. It's a new team. Them being in first place, obviously, that's a big thing going into the playoffs. Just want to know what you thought about the atmosphere today.
Yeah, energetic, beautiful stadium, beautiful facilities. I think they did a fantastic job, building also a culture here. I think the fans were knowledgeable. Somebody who's been around in U.S. soccer for a while knows that St. Louis has been a hotbed for soccer for a very long time. So it's wonderful to see that they got a team and they did a great job at building a foundation to move forward and to get better. And I would prefer a different team in first place at the moment, but congratulations to them for their hard work so far. It's paid off.
Steve, and one more just quickly on my behalf, a little less serious. What is going through your mind when you see Giorgio Chiellini go through the air for a bicycle kick and nearly going into the net?
Yeah, unlucky there. Good save and pretty incredible. When I first thought, okay, certainly not Giorgio, and then I looked again and it was. So looking very young for his 39 years old and quite limber, especially his second game this week. So maybe he's figured out the formula to reverse time.
Next question from Fred Altieri.
Hi, Steve. Could you talk a little bit about the match coming up against Philadelphia this Saturday and how you're preparing for it? Are you going to have any time to practice, or is it just going to be going over game film?
A little bit of both. We'll obviously have our preparations for Philadelphia, their most recent performances, and obviously our previous matches against them. So I think both teams know each other very well. Shouldn't be any surprises on Saturday. I think it'll be a hard game. It always is against them. But I think first and foremost for us is to recover physically and to see where we are physically tomorrow and regroup. And we'll have 2 sessions prior to our match. Tomorrow there'll be a session, and then on Friday in Philadelphia. So we will prepare the guys as professional as possible with as much rest as possible, and try to feel the team who is energetic and hungry to win on the road.
Yeah, and could you talk about Mario's contribution tonight, and was it planned to bring in Carlos in the 60th minute or around there?
Yeah, that was the idea, to start Mario tonight. To have more of a reference and a target as a number 9 to begin the game, and I thought he did just fine. And bringing in Carlos is a different profile, having somebody coming underneath a little bit, being able to turn in the ball, and with his quality of passing, set up our deeper runners a little bit better. And I think both ideas worked, and it's nice to have those options moving forward.
Yeah, and one last question. This is your second season, obviously. How would you compare it to the physical condition or the situation your players are in right now compared to last year going in towards the playoffs?
We've already had more games than last season, so and the schedule is very congested. Again, we play tonight, we play Saturday, we play next Wednesday, and then again Saturday. So it's been going on all season for us. It's quite a challenge. In some ways, an impossible challenge with our roster sizes in the MLS and rules and regulations. We've had to revamp our roster too in the off season. So it's been a lot of change. I am pleased with the sustained quality of play. I think we really pushed hard in the first half of the season. Did well on the table. We're right there with everybody, and made it to the finals of a Champions League. So that's in some ways harder to repeat than to do it once. So been very happy so far, and if we can finish the season in a strong manner and stay healthy, I like our chances as well.